What if I told you Buddhism started because one guy looked at life and said, yeah, something's not right. No gods, no miracles, just a human asking real questions about pain, stress, and how to stop suffering. This is the History of Buddhism, Gen Z edition. Around 2,500 years ago in ancient India, life was hard. People faced sickness, aging, death, and zero mental health awareness. Most religions at the time said, suffering is your fate. Your social class decides your life. Just accept it. Then came a guy who said, wait, what if suffering has a cause and an exit? Siddhartha Gautama was born rich, like royal rich. His dad protected him from everything bad. No sickness, no sadness, no death. Basically a luxury bubble. But one day, Siddhartha went outside and saw an old person, a sick person, a dead person, and a monk who looked peaceful. That moment broke him. He realized no matter how rich or powerful you are, you can't escape suffering. So at 29, he did something wild. He left the palace, the money, the status, everything. Bro really said, I'm logging out of this life to find the truth. Siddhartha tried extreme fasting and self-punishment. No food, no comfort, just pain. And then he realized, this isn't it either. So he chose the middle way. Not too rich, not too extreme. Balanced, calm, a vibe. He sat under a tree, meditated deeply, and promised, I won't move until I understand life. At 35, he awakened. No lightning, no angels, just deep understanding. From that moment, he became the Buddha, the awakened one. The Buddha didn't say life is perfect. He said life includes suffering, but you're not trapped. He taught the Four Noble Truths. Life involves suffering. Suffering comes from craving and attachment. Suffering can end. There's a path to end it. That path is the Eightfold Path. Basically, think clearly, act kindly, stay mindful, don't be toxic to yourself or others. No caste system, no you're born inferior, no blind belief. Just test this for yourself. Very Gen Z, honestly. For 45 years, the Buddha traveled on foot, teaching anyone who would listen. Farmers, kings, women, outcasts. After he died at 80, his followers preserved his teachings by memory. Later, they were written down as Buddhist scriptures. Over time, Buddhism split into different styles, not fights, just different approaches. Theravada Buddhism, closest to the original teachings, focus on monks, meditation, discipline, popular in Thailand, Cambodia, and Sri Lanka. Mahayana Buddhism, focus on compassion for everyone, introduced bodhisattvas, people who delay enlightenment to help others. Spread to China, Korea, Japan, and Vietnam. Vajrayana Buddhism, mantras, rituals, symbols, fast-track style of Buddhism, found in Tibet, Bhutan, and Mongolia. Different paths, same goal, freedom from suffering. Buddhism eventually declined in India, but spread across Asia. In modern times, it reached the West. Now people practice Buddhism through meditation, mindfulness, mental health, self-awareness. You don't even have to be Buddhist to use its tools. Buddhism today is less about religion and more about understanding your mind. Buddhism didn't start with a god, it started with a question. Why do we suffer and can we stop? 2,500 years later, people are still asking that. And Buddhism still offers an answer. Thanks for watching. Stay mindful, and don't forget, peace starts in the mind.